ammunition carrying cases, oil, and grease, I believe, kit to break down the weapon. These are not, I was told by my friend's dad, who was actually in the Navy for 20 some years. I really love and respect that guy. It's like my own father. But he had said that this is not original stuff. This was made modernly. I can agree with that. You know, I'm not this. I don't believe this was actually from back then. But if you look at that grease can right there, I mean, that don't look like it's brand new. Okay, it's still all greasy. Still got all kinds of oil with it. That's why it's got to be in the Ziploc bag. They even sent it like that. This don't look old. It looks like it was redone. But right now, I'm not doing a detailed information on the Russian Mosin Nagant right now. And I hope I'm saying that right, okay? Oh, well, look at that. Bayonet. Okay? It goes on there and everything. I had a real bitch of a time trying to get it off. So, anyway, I've got 4... sorry about the zooming in, zooming out stuff, but right now I've got 4 in my gun collection. And if you're out there and like me, you know, you've got a small collection, but you're building it up. I'd love to see how and why it is you're picking up the weapons you are. Right now, the very first one I got was that 45 right there. I got that based on a recommendation from a friend down there at the Boise Gun Company. Kind of same thing with the 38 revolver. These other two right here, these rifles, I just a few years ago, you could have bought this for $85, $95. It's now $120, and it ain't going down. Okay, they're going up, and when they're sold out, they're sold out. And I probably sound like I represent their company. I'm just trying to sell them. No, I'm not. I'm just saying I'm gonna, like, every year I'm gonna buy 2 or 3 if I can. Okay, as long as it doesn't compromise me getting a, you know, something I've had my eye on for a long time. But whatever your budget is, I mean, just think about it. It may have never been used, but I can see that before the end of my lifetime, I can see these things. I could see them charging $500 for these. I don't know. Could be totally wrong. You tell me. But as far as these type of weapons go, the 22, they're just going to keep getting better at making them and making them cheaper. So that's a very different story from that one. So, however, I love the fact that that 22 right there is a man. It's, you know, the magazines are 25 round. So I really love that. So I just want to share one last thing with you guys. Okay. I recently been doing some research on the National Rifle Association's, you know, things, people they associate with, and all that. And I'm a full fledged member of them. Okay, I recommend you do too if you don't want your small little gun collection or your big collection being taken away from you, because every single day, every second, every minute of the day, there's groups of attorneys out there, even people from other countries, politicians, citizens. They're doing everything they can to make it to where you cannot own or have a gun. Now this is very serious for me, because this is how I would protect my family and loved ones. I went to the gunowners.org website, and there's a fact sheet there. You can go there too. I'll put the information up for you, but I'm going to read it verbatim. Quote, guns used 2.5 million times a year in self-defense. Law-abiding citizens use guns to defend themselves against criminals as many as 2.5 million times every year. Sorry, that's redundant, but Now that's about 6,850 times a day. Okay, this means that each year firearms are used more than 80 times more often to protect the lives of honest citizens than to take the lives. Of the 2.5 million times that citizens use their guns to defend themselves every year, the overwhelming majority merely brandish their gun or fire a warning shot to scare off their attackers. That's less than 8% of the time. A citizen will kill or wound his attacker. That's less than 8% of the time that a citizen will kill or wound his attacker. Okay, so that says a lot right there itself. I know statistics generally don't dissuade or persuade somebody that much, but this one did to me, because people are always out there saying, you know, guns take lives, they kill people. Well, you know, I'm sorry, but let me show you this, okay, real quick. Okay, if you're gonna ban that, ban stuff like this, okay? Ban knives. And you might as well ban kitchen knives. You know why? Because you can use a kitchen knife to kill somebody. While we're at it, let's ban duct tape. Because rapists use duct tape to bound their victims. Or rope. Okay? I don't like to get political, but when it comes to gun politics, it's kind of a heated thing for me. There's organizations out there trying to ban guns when they save lives. You just heard that statistic. Okay? How are we supposed to defend ourselves? Okay? I'm an inch away from getting a black belt, and even I'm not comfortable out there, because I'm sorry, but Kung Fu, it doesn't do anything against two dogs that are trying to attack me, two pit bulls. And this is not a lie, but I've recently, this is, you know, an ex-wife just told me that her son, oh, not my son, her son, recently got mauled by a dog. And so you know, your attacker sometimes is not human, it's animal. Okay? Animals, actually, in fact, dogs, and you can Google this, okay, I'm not going to go out there and get a source or anything like that. I know substantiation is very important, but I'm confident enough to say this, I've read it a million times. Animals viciously attack humans over 1.4 million times a year. Okay? So that's quite significant. One last thing, I'm going to leave you with that thought, and I bought this for my fiance. Okay, just look at this. I'm going to zoom out. See? Yeah, a flashlight. But this flashlight does more than flash. Look at that, it's crazy. That is psycho, and it's actually, this thing could actually be disturbing the neighbors. It's that loud. I'm not sure how much you picked up on that, but anyway, I don't think I really need to sit here and try to convince you that you know, you got to defend yourself, you got to defend your rights. It's survival. And this is just a small little armament. What kinds of guns do you like, you know? I'd like to know about it. Anyway, for now, thanks for listening to that. Have a good day.